Hello and welcome back to Tales of Lumin. Today, we're talking about Heroes of the Storm. Open beta is upon us. I think it started up globally now. Everyone is able to just jump on in there. No keys required. You don't need to pay. Nothing like that. You can just download the client, hop on in there, and play to your heart's content. And I suggest you give it a try. Honestly. I feel that this game has a lot going for it. I've been playing it a lot over the past couple of days and weeks. I've not just been playing alone, I've been playing with my lovely wife, Helene, with a couple of guildies from the World of Warcraft guild, and it's been a ton of fun. It's obviously more fun with friends because you also get more experience, and if you're able to communicate with your friends, get some coordination going, then the games end up, well, let's just say going in your favor more often than not. Unless you happen to play against a hardcore pre-made group of tryhards. It's rage-inducing sometimes when people have teamwork that is that good. But at the same time, you don't feel bad about losing, and that's one of my favorite parts of the game. Even if you're losing, it's still fun. And what I feel this game has on other MOBAs, what it does better is that, you know, games are shorter. It's not all about individual skill. They removed a lot of those things, like you don't have to know as much about the game to be able to play it and still have fun. You don't need to construct complicating items. You don't need to do that. You don't need to know how to last hit effectively. You don't need to know exactly how to jungle, in which order you need to kill the creep packs. No, it's all about teamwork, working together with your teammates at a common goal, which is destroying your enemy's core. But along the way, there are obviously a whole bunch of different routes you can take. You can go straight for the mechanics. You can try and stick together as a team, form a little gank squad, take out your opponents like that. You could even lane. Sometimes people get kind of angry about that. I've gotten angry about that. When people come with a Dota mentality where you're not supposed to leave your lane ever. Anyway, regardless of everything I just said, what I'm actually trying to say here, the point I'm trying to get across is it's pretty fun and it's worth checking out. Open beta now launches like 2 weeks away. There was a open beta trailer which I'll link below for you. A lot of new stuff shown off in there. Today, I think they released the Martian pack, which has a Sonya skin in it and a Gazlo skin, which are pretty cool. It's not my kind of thing. The previous hero that was released was Kael'thas. If I remember correctly, I read somewhere that the next hero is in fact going to be Johanna. She's actually playable if you get really lucky. Apparently, if you're random, there's a small chance that you get her. There was some video of a Korean playing with Johanna, the Crusader hero. Then they showed off a bunch of new skins and stuff and mounts in the open beta trailer. There was an Amazon skin for Nova, which just excited me so much. The Amazon from Diablo 2. That skin for Nova, and it looked so good. So good. Seriously. And then there was Marshall, Rayner. There was a mount that kind of looked like Invincible. I don't know if it was. It could have been something else. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not sure. Then there are obviously all the Johanna skins to be excited about, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Oh, wait. The controversial prisoner Tychus without his cigar. People are getting angry about the fact that the cigar is not there. I guess it's a pretty iconic part of the character, of Tychus's character, that cigar that he's always got. Every time he lifts his little helmet visor up, you see the smoke pouring out of it. He's obviously smoking under there, which, well, seems like a really bad idea, but he does it anyway. So people are unhappy about that. Because apparently they removed the Tychus cigar from the standard Tychus model because the game didn't want to suggest to you that smoking is a good thing or something. I don't know what that was all about, but it's a thing. Okay, it's a thing. And then if you head on over to the Heroes of the Storm Reddit, you'll see that, well, all the new players streaming into the game are not bringing good things with them. There's a lot of toxicity going on. People are angry. People are know-it-alls. But that, I guess, comes with a genre. That's me calling MOBAs a genre. that in itself could be controversial. Anyway, I'm going to be playing more Heroes of the Storm. I have personally been, and I'd like to hear from you guys what you've been playing. I've been playing a lot of Sylvanas, of course. I got my master skin recently. Very happy about that. I have been spending a bit of time on Illidan. My plan right now is to play one hero, get to know it, and then possibly get it to level 10, just so I can get the master skin, and then move on to the next one. So I'm working my way up Illidan's levels. Now, without a stim pack, it is painfully slow, but it's still fun. If you play that many games with the hero, you get to know it inside out, you try all the different talent combinations, and you have a good time. Especially, like I said, if you have a pre-made team that you can play with. And I think next, I'm considering, depending on when I actually get level 10 with Illidan, I'm probably going to jump into Johanna, the Crusader, when that releases. But if I'm level 10 long before that, who even knows? Who even knows? Then I might jump in with Sonya a little bit. Sonya seems like fun. And she's a little underrated as well. I mean, a lot of sites and stuff say that she's just not that great because, well, she doesn't do enough damage to be an assassin. She doesn't have enough health or resistance to be a tank. So she's kind of in between, which is not a great place to be. You don't want to be a jack of all trades because then you master none. But she seems like fun to play. Okay, so I might jump in with her next. I don't know. I'd love to hear what you guys have been enjoying. The rotation this week is pretty cool. Lost Vikings are in there, which I personally have not spent any time with yet, but I've heard that they're kind of good. I think that they are a tier 1 hero, along with some of others. There was also a Lily Bug going around. Now I'm just going completely off on a tangent here. There's a Lily Bug with Cloud Serpent that they apparently fixed. Lily was really good with it, and now without it, she's really bad. MOBAs. MOBAs and MOBA players. There's always some or other drama. I don't know. But I've been enjoying it, and if you have not tried it out yet, please, check it out. I'll leave the link below to the official site. I know this sounds kind of like an advert, but I'm a big fan of the way that Blizzard have set heroes up. Honestly, it takes away a lot of the stress. And I said this before, it's like, there's no real wrong way to play. So if someone shouts at you for going for the merc camps, then they're wrong, because you should be going for the merc camps. Sure, there could be the optimal time to go for them. Sure, but it's not wrong. If someone shouts at you for staying in the lane, but you're staying in the lane to soak some experience, to push the towers. If they shout at you for roaming the map to try and get kills, but you're trying to deny their guys that are jungling and trying to kill the merc camps, you're also trying to suppress them, keep them in their place. Maybe that's oppressing them. I don't know, whatever. If they shout at you for dying, then, well, there's probably a good reason for you to die. Whatever, you know, there's literally nothing you can do wrong, and that, in my honest opinion, makes it much more fun. It's all about the team play. It's all about working together at that goal, like I said at the start of the video, and that makes it more fun for me. Okay, with Dota and with League of Legends and with all the others, it's much easier to be critical of someone's play. It really is. So there you go. That's what I think about it. I'd love to hear what you guys think. I know there are people on both sides here. You know, there are many reasons why you'd want to play Dota or League of Legends or any of the other MOBAs like Smite or whatever above this, but there are also many reasons to at least give this a try. Do it. Do it and tell me about your experiences with it. If you jumped in to play the open beta, are you waiting for launch? I'm pretty sure that if there are issues now, then the chances are good they'll be ironed out before launch, which is in 2 weeks' time, like I said. But now's a good time to play. As good a time as any. And again, it's better played with friends. It's obviously nicer if you've got like a stim pack or something. The starter bundle is good value for money. You get Muradin, Malfurion, and Raynor, I think. You get a stim pack with it. It's like really cheap. And you get a mount, Armored Warhorse or something. Check that out. Check back here soon for more. Give this one a like, share it, and do all that good stuff. Most importantly though. Happy Heroes of the Storm Open Beta. Happy enjoying playing it. Happy that.